Goddamn, Margot, run! Run, Margot, run!
Prepare to unleash your darkest fears with a spine-chilling countdown of the most underrated horror films that deserve your terrified attention. These 10 hidden nightmares will sink their claws into your mind, whispering dread long after the lights go out. Let's descend into the abyss. Number 10. Paranormal Activity: Next of Kin. This found-footage horror film reinvents the paranormal activity formula by transplanting the terror to an isolated Amish community. Margot, a young woman searching for her birth family, travels to a secluded farm to uncover the truth about her origins. What she finds is a world governed by strict rituals and an ancient evil lurking beneath the surface. The isolation becomes suffocating as she begins to document the unnatural occurrences in her surroundings. The film's eerie stillness and candlelit dread make every creak of wood and whisper in the dark feel like a countdown to possession. Number 9. Death of a Vlogger.
The fact that they were presenting it as real. There were some people that really bought it, and it really hurt them.
This psychological horror mockumentary blends modern social media culture with traditional haunting tropes. A vlogger's live stream captures what appears to be a ghostly encounter, launching her into viral fame and spiraling paranoia. As more videos surface and investigations mount, the line between hoax and haunting begins to erode. The film utilizes a realistic documentary style to heighten tension, with talking heads, interviews, and found footage slowly revealing something much darker beneath the spectacle. It's a modern ghost story grounded in the terror of digital obsession and unseen watchers. Number 8. Ghost Mansion. Set in an ominous apartment complex, this South Korean anthology unfolds through the eyes of a comic artist collecting ghost stories. Each tenant's tale reveals another piece of the building's haunted history, filled with restless spirits and chilling memories. The structure itself becomes a labyrinth of trauma and death, with staircases that echo and corridors that never truly end. As the artist descends deeper into the stories, the supernatural begins to bleed into his reality. The film's dim lighting and slow, creeping pace deliver an atmospheric horror rooted in architectural dread. Number 7. Session 9. Set in an abandoned mental institution, this psychological horror film follows an asbestos removal crew unraveling under the building's oppressive atmosphere. As tensions rise among the workers, a series of old therapy session tapes hint at a sinister past. The slow breakdown of reality becomes palpable as paranoia grips the crew, and something malevolent seems to awaken within the decaying walls. With minimal jump scares and a chilling ambient soundscape, the film crafts an unnerving experience through suggestion and psychological decay. The asylum isn't just haunted, it remembers. Number 6. Byzantium.
Oh, Mark! Mark! He's leaving!
This gothic horror drama centers on 2 female vampires hiding in a small seaside town. Mother and daughter, eternal and weary, survive in the shadows, haunted by their violent past and hunted by an ancient order. The film slowly reveals their tragic story through atmospheric visuals and a mournful tone, blending elegance with despair. Neil Jordan directs with a focus on immortality's emotional toll, trading traditional vampire tropes for a more intimate exploration of survival. Blood may keep them alive, but memory is what truly curses them. Number 5. The Sadness. A viral outbreak transforms the population of Taipei into sadistic monsters, turning ordinary citizens into vessels of grotesque violence. The story follows a young couple trying to reunite amidst the chaos, navigating blood-soaked streets and unrelenting terror. The film pulls no punches, delivering relentless brutality with disturbing realism and a nihilistic tone. What begins as survival horror quickly escalates into a portrayal of humanity stripped of empathy. With graphic visuals and high emotional stakes, the terror is as psychological as it is physical. Number 4. Speak No Evil.
Why are you doing this?
This unsettling psychological thriller unfolds during a seemingly harmless family vacation in the countryside. A Danish couple accepts an invitation to stay with a family they met on holiday, only to find themselves caught in an escalating web of social manipulation. As the host's behavior becomes increasingly invasive, politeness transforms into a paralyzing trap. The film slowly builds dread through social discomfort, revealing the horror of compliance and passive fear. Director Christian Taftrup explores how the need to avoid conflict can lead to unimaginable consequences. Number 3. Eden Lake.
Go!
I've got to get us out of here. You hold on.
A romantic weekend getaway turns into a relentless nightmare when a young couple is hunted by a group of violent teenagers. The remote woodland becomes a brutal arena where survival hinges on instinct and endurance. As civility collapses, the film dives into primal fear, with each moment escalating in brutality. Directed by James Watkins, the film presents a stark look at societal decay and mob cruelty. The terror is grounded, raw, and disturbingly plausible, leaving no comfort in the silence between screams. Number 2. It Follows.
What are you doing?
This supernatural thriller introduces a relentless curse that moves slowly but never stops. After a fateful encounter, Jay finds herself pursued by an unseen entity that can take the form of anyone and only she can see it. The curse passes through intimacy, turning a basic human connection into a death sentence. David Robert Mitchell directs with a dreamlike atmosphere, combining 80s aesthetics with haunting minimalism. The film's slow pace mirrors its monster, creating a lingering tension that's impossible to shake. Number 1. When Evil Lurks.
Los tiempos de la fe se terminan rápido.
This possession horror from Argentina begins with the discovery of a decaying, possessed man known as a rotten. When two brothers ignore the warning signs and attempt to remove the body, they unleash an unstoppable spiritual infection. The curse spreads rapidly, claiming entire families and towns with no exorcists left to contain it. Directed by Demian Rugna, the film depicts possession not as a single act, but as a spreading plague. The atmosphere is grim and hopeless, where every act of good intention only feeds the darkness. There's no safety, only delay. Here are 3 other recommendations worth checking out. The Eighth Night. A monk races through esoteric chant to prevent an ancient evil's escape. Dark, ritualistic dread unfolds in silence and shadow. Evil is patient and immortal. Lake Mungo, a supernatural faux documentary about grief and unresolved presence. Still waters hide specters, quiet, mournful, and forever unsettling. The Invitation. A dinner party dissolves into psychological torment as old wounds and cultish control seep through polite wine and warm smiles.